Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your second reading for the month of April. But do not worry, Virgo, if you find this after April, that's okay. These are timeless messages. All right. And also know that this can be if you are a Virgo sun, a Virgo moon, or a Virgo rising, or if you have Venus in Virgo, okay? Because you can look at it from a love or relationship perspective, all right? But we're going to be doing this short and sweet. I've been telling all the signs as I've been doing these that, you know what, I'm going on a last minute road trip for a few weeks, and I procrastinated here, you know, starting to get everything ready as some do, as I do at times. So I didn't want to leave you without a reading at all. But remember, you can also go back and look at my playlists. There are a ton of readings there. I have done readings from the universe. I've done readings themed. Okay, so you can go take a look at those. Charm readings, you know, charm casting, full and new moon readings. All right. But let's get right into this one. What energy is or will be coming in and around you? And I love this question. I've been saying this for all of the signs because it encompasses everything. We always have different events, situations. Every day something's happening in our lives. Different energies are coming in and around. So let's see what that may be for you coming up. Or you could be in it right now as well, Virgo. Love yourself. Okay, and let's get a tarot with that. Not quite ready. I want to give those a little bit more of a shuffle here, okay? I want to say sometimes, Virgo, the energy of Virgo can be a little bit hard on yourself, okay? Because there's that need for perfection, right? There's that need to control things, to have things perfect. You know, it is a stereotypical thing to say about Virgo, but it is also the truth. Look, High Priestess. And you guys are also very, very intuitive. And sometimes it's that ego wants to take over your intuitive thoughts, your intuitive knowing, okay? With the High Priestess, you are, Virgo, someone who can see behind the facade. You are someone who is in tune with your intuition and higher self. You are someone who can access that easily. And you might be going, oh, no, I can't. You probably can if you allow it. But what I feel it is that ego takes over, where it wants everything to be perfect. It wants everything to be in order. It wants everything to be just so, and everything around you to be just so. But the message here is love yourself. And I feel that because of all of that, sometimes, Virgo, it's hard for you to show self-love, to show self-care and compassion and nurturing and kindness to yourself, because you want everything to be just right, okay? This could be, you know, I mean, it can show up in many different ways. It could be about, you know, work. For a lot of you, it's the way you are when it comes to your work. It could be the way you are when it comes to parenting, right? Like, it can show up in any area of your life. Maybe you're a crafter, and you know what? It comes up in the way you craft. Everything has to be just so, right? I understand that. I have my Saturn in the 6th house. So I'm very, I want everything, especially with Saturn there, let's not fool around. Let's just get it done, and let's get serious about this. With that Virgo energy of the 6th house, look, I totally understand, or I have an idea. Let's say that I have an idea of it. But yeah, this is really about you. I want to say using your intuition more, letting go of the ego so that you can be more loving and caring towards yourself, because that's what's going to make you a happier, more balanced person, Virgo, okay? Now, but here's the thing. It's a situation or an event or an energy, and it could be your very own, and that will be for some of you, it's you. For others, it could be something's going to come up in your life that's really going to trigger this, I want to say. Okay, something's going to trigger this where you're like, what? And your ego, your mind, your thoughts are going to want to take over your intuition here. And the message is, no, you can't. Look, she's even holding a crystal ball there in her hand. You can't. You need to go with you need to go with your intuition. You must. Okay, so message from Spirit. And when I say Spirit, I mean God, Source, Universe, or whomever it is for you, right? Oh, and that one. Oh, no, 2 came out. We just want 1. This is going to be, what do you need to be aware of to help you navigate this energy? Beneath the surface. Well, if that isn't the High Priestess, they can see behind the facade, right? Behind the veil. Hidden truths, something unknown. Ah, I like that. What I want to say, right? Because we see the tip of the iceberg. We never see what's underneath. Right? There's always something, especially with an iceberg, you don't know how much is hidden underneath. Okay. So, oh, I like this. I feel like this gives a new twist to this as well. Let me pull out. And it's a 4, foundation, with the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, what is beneath the surface? I feel like to navigate whatever this is going to be for you, it's really you looking below the surface, you looking within. But if it's a situation, what about that situation is triggering the feeling of not being enough? What's below the surface? I feel like that, once you are able to look at it that way, that's when you're going to become inspired and passionate and wanting to take action to make the change, where you're not going to allow that to trigger you anymore, because you're going to be good in yourself. You are loving yourself. It's almost like there's going to be something, I'm sorry if this is, I don't want to make this confusing, but sometimes I jump all over the place because it's the way it comes in. There is, whatever this situation is, if it's not just about yourself, okay? If it's a situation to do with other people or an event or whatever it is, and it triggers you, they're basically saying to navigate that energy, you need to look within, you need to look below the surface and ask yourself, why am I being triggered? And what can I do to move forward out of that energy? Because I need to love myself and know that I am enough. And I feel like I shouldn't let people trigger me in that way. I feel like that's going to be the situation in some way, Virgo. I hope this is making sense for you. If you're in it right now, it definitely will be, but it's something that could come up. And I feel like when it does, you stop yourself and you say, no, I'm the High Priestess. I know myself deep down. Why am I allowing this to trigger me and to make me feel, I almost want to say, less than? And you're like, no, I am a smart, inspired, and passionate person who is more than capable of dealing with this energy and seeing it for what it really is. Okay, that may be a message for some of you. And I need to move forward. All right, let's get one last card here. I said these would be short and sweet, Virgo, so let's get one last card. See, I'm procrastinating by not getting the longer readings done in time before my road trip. That would be something your Virgo energy would be like, no, where's your list? You should have a list. And I do, but I still procrastinate it. Loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. There we are, right? I feel like I like this because maybe for some of you it will feel to dig down deep into what's down below and be like, no, I'm the High Priestess here. I can do this. I don't need to be triggered to feel less than. But there's going to be that part of you where the ego's really going to fight you on this, Virgo, okay? So just be prepared for that. It's going to feel like a huge loss, but know that that's your ego talking here, okay? And that in order to really move forward here, like the Knight of Wands, it has to be let go of. It has to be lost, right? Okay, and you have to let love take over, and this is love yourself. This is perfect. Look at the Death card, death and rebirth. Yes, you need to lose whatever this is that's triggering you, this situation, or like I said, it's within yourself, or whether it's events, other people. You need to be able to let it go, to die off, because you need this new energy of, I am the High Priestess. I am the Knight of Wands. I can do this. You need to look at what the hidden truth is here, and you need to embrace it and work on it so that the new you can emerge, because that's what the Death card is. So Virgo, felt like I got a little lost in there somewhere. Like I was lost, right? But I came back. It's just sometimes the way it comes in, and then I'm like, what did I just say though? So I hope that you understand this. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you either in some of my other readings if you check out my playlists, or I will see you in your Zodiac Tarot Scope for May.